Hi, I'm Jeremy, and I've been a collector all my life. When it comes to collecting, I live my life by the 3 C's. Is it cool? Is it collectible? And is it cheap? So come join me as I look to add more to my collection. Welcome to the hunt.
Greetings and salutations and welcome back to the hunt. I'm XLJ the OG and joined once again by Daddio.
Hey!
We're back at it. So we are kind of continuing our trip here up in the Greenwood, Indianapolis area, and we are going to check out a toy store, which is right up my alley. That's got a lot of antique, well, they say antique, but like define antique, right? It's called the Toy Drop, and they do all sorts of vintage stuff. Now, interestingly enough, I didn't realize this because I've heard of this place up here too, but they're connected to each other. There's a store that sells nothing but Legos called It's a Block Party, and they're actually right next to each other. I think they're actually the same business, I'm assuming. So it looks like they got a little bit of everything here. So we're gonna go in and check it out and see if we can find some goodies.
Alright, we're gonna head on into the toy drop and see what we can find. And right off the bat, I know this is gonna be good because we got Yoda and Creature from the Black Lagoon. Oh, and Boba Fett. And wow, look at those old, like, Super Sentai figures. And a Godzilla, too! This is gonna be awesome!
And who wouldn't want a Juwan Howard or Tim Duncan 12-inch figure? Shut up.
And this was pretty neat. Some miscellaneous toys, most of them Happy Meal toys, I believe, but 3 for $5. I ain't mad at that. And I always love me some good old-fashioned vintage glasses, which they have here. Oh man, I remember having these playsets, but seriously, that is a terrible name. And go Joe! Check out some of these loose G.I. Joe vehicles they have. Now let's see what we got here in the case. A little mix of everything from Ghostbusters to G.I. Joe to Marvel figures to what? A Wild West Cowboys for Moo Mesa? I had that one as a kid. It looks like in this case we got a bunch of Transformers, all sorts of different generations. Mad respect to that Monty Python the Holy Grail figure. And I just can't get me enough Dick Tracy, that is. I love those figures. Mad respect to the bin of 90s Toy Biz X-Men like 12-inch figures. I had a ton of those. And look at these cases just filled to the brim with all sorts of awesome toys. I am loving this place so far. And this is pretty cool. Check out this Rubbermaid bin of old board games. You got Twister. Looks like they got Wheel of Fortune, Operation. And here are our wrestling action figures. Wow, look at that Impact Wrestling Kevin Nash. And over here in the case, looks like they got some Hasbros up top. And here's some LJNs. I'm liking this mixture here they got. Oh wow, check out that giant Galoob Lex Luger WCW figure. That is awesome. And this is interesting. Look at loose. They've got the Young Bucks, their Ring of Honor figures, which I believe was their very first action figures ever. And there's a bag of random wrestling heads, and check it out. It's the Bad Man himself, Johnny B. Bad. And is that a Mongo McMichael figure? Wow. Check out this mail-in Stone Cold Steve Austin from KB Toys. What in God's name is this? It's a Ric Flair head with RVD's torso and I don't know whose legs. And cowabunga, dude, we just found a ton of Ninja Turtles figures. Check this out, from old and new. Mad respect to their Ninja Turtle selection over here. Oh wow, there's the Party Wagon in box. That's awesome. And look at all these loose Ninja Turtle figures. Oh, and I spy the Super Shredder. I had him as a kid and loved it. And I remember having these books and the Raphael thingy over there. I remember that from Burger King. And check out the toothbrusher dispenser thing. That's right, Mickey. You show us around. Man, this place is awesome. Oh, check out the Captain America candy bowl over there. And oh, wait a minute. Look up top. Beavis and Butthead mask. And nothing outlasts the Energizer Bunny. And we got some girl toys over here. And what the hell? Another one of these damn Rosie O'Donnell figures. Why, God, why? Oh my gosh, poor Ken. I'm so sorry, buddy. What happened? Oh, now that makes sense. And they even have a sticker selection over here of all sorts of different pop culture figures and icons. And over here, you're going to see a bunch of sporting figures, and majority of them are starting lineups. And Daddio's going to love this. Check out all these models. He collects those and loves those, so maybe he's going to walk out with some today. And what in the world? A Rainbow Bright oven? Okay. And you gotta love the Sega Genesis, man. Oh wow, look at this. They have two of those things. I'm very intrigued by what the heck those things are. And over here, looks like we got some Flintstone figures, as well as a bunch of other vintage stuff, too. Oh, and look at that down there. I remember the heck out of these, the Star Trek Paramount VHS releases. Louie! At least I think that's a Louis Armstrong figure. He's super happy. And where's the horn, man? Ah, yes, that Grant Fuhrer figure I've been looking for. And I love me some Godzilla. And check out this Stretch Armstrong fill-in. Yeah, it looks like they got some of the old electronic football games. And who you gonna call? That's right, some more Ghostbusters. And it's the classic My Pet Monster, the essential toy from the 1980s. Oh, look at that! A picture of Hulk and Andre. And that's a creepy Chewbacca mask and an even creepier stuffed teddy bear. And check out these Star Wars figures down here. Oh, and they're on Jabba's barge. That's cool as hell. And speaking of Star Wars, let's check out the Star Wars section over here. Got some pretty cool, fun stuff. Miss, I think you're trying. No, that's gonna be a hard pass, Jar Jar. But I love the Kmart sticker. And wow, check out the Taco Bell Episode 1 ceiling advertisement. I love that. Ooh, look at that Empire Strikes Back blanket or whatever down there. And look at those old creepy vintage Star Wars masks. And looks like we got a case of Mego action figures and robotic Rangers. Okay. And we actually headed over to where the Legos were, but they didn't have any, but they did have a lot of cool stuff, like check out that vintage Green Hornet figure, and I believe these are some prototype caveman figures, or just caveman figures in general. I'm spotting some wrestling figures, let's check them out. Oh man, I remember that WCW Bret Hart down over here, I totally had that figure. And what in the hell happened to poor Kevin Nash, man? I guess times are rough, dude. And looks like we got a little bit of everything over here. Some Pokemon cards and an Elio Dragunov card. Okay. Wow, check out these Return of the Jedi coffee mugs. You don't see those every day. And a Bart Simpson pins. I love it. And look at all of these E.T. toys, like jewelry and stuff. And I remember having that Return of the Jedi coloring book as a hand-me-down as a kid. Wow, and they had another one of these ultra rare Godzilla figures. Of course, it's missing a hand, but still, it's cool that they have that. Oh, this is awesome. Look at this selection of Big Jim action figures they got from like the 70s. Vehicles and Big Jim action figures himself. That is freaking awesome. And of course, no Toy Story would be complete without a Funko Pop selection. And there's Steve Austin, and I'm not talking about Stone Cold. And I love me some vintage glasses once again. And oh, check out this Batman and Robin punchers. And that's going to wrap it up for our trip here at the Toy Drop.
And they had a little bit of everything. As you saw, it looked like their Lego area was pretty much depleted, I guess. So, oh well. I mean, I'm not a big Lego person anyway, but they had a ton of cool stuff in there. What did you think of the shop?
Pretty good, pretty good. They've got some older models.
Yeah, they actually have models, something you collect.
From the 20s and 30s in there.
Yeah.
And I told him I'll have to come back. I wasn't carrying any cash with me and my.
No, Skrilla.
So I wanted to be able to. I want to buy several kits, so I want to be able to bargain.
But he, talking to the owner, he said he like bought had a guy come in, his granddad collected them, and like literally he just had them boxed and just had them on a shelf or something. So pretty cool stuff. I mean, they had good stuff all around. A lot of retro stuff, man. Blast from the past. I love the concept of the pick 3 for $5 like Happy Meal bins. That was pretty cool. And various toys. They had a lot of miscellaneous wrestling stuff in there. Star Wars, retro, just everything we pretty much love. So it was definitely a fun shop. I'm glad we found it. It's something new, and I would definitely come back. But as the rule is, I did not leave empty-handed. I did pick up one thing. This is going to go in the podcast studios with the rest of our wrestling figures. We got the total package, Lex Luger with his WCW Heavyweight Championship belt. Ended up paying $15 for this, which is probably a little too much. Like, I personally would have been more comfortable with $10, but I was just so enamored with the store, and since it's the first time going in doing business with them, I thought, you know, I'll go ahead and pay that. But yeah, this guy, he's coming home with me, so add him to the rest of my Galoob collection. So like I say, I love the fact that he's got the belt with him, so there we go. But could have spent a ton more money in there, honestly, but I restrained myself. But yeah, I would definitely come back to this place again. I think I might have to bring Mr. B-Roll with me next time because he's gonna dig this place. So.
Yeah, if somebody's in the matchbox and stuff like that. They got
Yeah, there was that too. They had a lot of starting lineup. There was just a little bit of everything, man. They covered the Ninja Turtles. They had a Power Rangers section, kind of. So yeah, it was fun. It's definitely. So if you're a big toy collector like me and love retro stuff, you should definitely hit this up here in the Indianapolis area.
And they've got a lot of Star Wars stuff, too.
Yes, they sure did. A lot of retro old Star Wars stuff. Oh man, did you notice and see they had the freaking, what was the old, like 70s, 60s, 70s cartoon or action figures? Action Jackson or Action... Oh, damn it, now I can't remember it. I just thought that was so cool.
I seen Power Rangers in there.
Yeah, but this was like in the Lego room, kind of like over. It was pretty badass nonetheless. So if you're in the Indianapolis area, hit up the toy drop. You're gonna freaking love it, man. So that's gonna wrap it up for this hunt. And as always, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
Christmas is only 5 months away.
Yeah, it'll be here before you know it. So as a Christmas gift for me, you could hit that like and subscribe button. So that being said, I'm XLJ the OG along with Daddio. We'll see you next time on another episode of The Hunt.